Astrologer Wonder Girl, and I'm here to give you your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, July 10th to Sunday, July 16th. Now what's going on for you, Taurus, is at the very end of last week and into this week, we had a full moon right here, conjunct Pluto in your 9th house of something new that you're doing. Fun, exciting, different, okay? And it's opposing your 3rd house here of like talk, of people close to home and around town. Okay, and that kind of thing. And I think what's been going on for you that you've been dealing with last week and coming into this week is there's been something new and different and exciting perhaps that you've been doing in your life that you haven't done before. And I think this week you really have to own and accept and step into those changes, okay, and kind of end those changes in a way, you know, so that you can finally begin to work better with people around town, with the people in your immediate environment, with the things that you are familiar with in some way, so that you can communicate better with other people and with yourself. And it gets really hard to have good relationships with people around town and with yourself if you keep trying to put yourself out there and do something new and different that you haven't done before, okay? So I think you're trying to figure that out this week. While that's going on, we also have Mercury in your 4th house of home as well, making a sextile, which is a positive aspect here with Jupiter in your 6th house of job. So I think while that's going on, there's a lot of communication this week about your daily routines and about your job and about how you can get more solid and more stable daily routines, okay, that aren't so hectic and crazy all the time, or about how you can perhaps work better with family or with people at home in some ways, so that you just have more stability in life. And I think you really want to do that this week. You're thinking a lot about that. There may be some opportunities in some way to really just bring more of that stability into your life. Okay. So there's that going on. Now, while that's happening, maybe some frustration this week, maybe feeling like life isn't quite going as quickly as you want it to, maybe some frustration. That's because we do have Venus, which is your ruler, okay? So you may feel this a little bit more than other people, making some kind of difficult, slow aspects to other planets, okay? Venus is here for you in your money house. Also confidence in your skills and your gifts and talents, and it's making a semi-square over here to Mars in your 3rd and to Uranus in your 12th of like internal stuff. So what that tells me is you really want to focus on and communicate about yourself and what it is you can offer the world, and maybe even money in some ways, and how your gifts and talents are good and great, and just the good things about you want to think about. And I think it may be difficult for people to understand this week where you're coming from, perhaps difficult for you to also communicate with people about yourself, about the gifts and talents and skills that you have, about your money. That could be a little frustrating. There could also be some difficult things this week, just getting right with your confidence and feeling confident with yourself and feeling like you have something of value and of worth that you can offer to people there, okay? I think that's going to be hard for you. Not that you don't have anything to offer, not that you shouldn't be confident, but just that it's going to take a little bit longer for you to really hit your stride with those things and for you to feel more comfortable working out some of those issues, okay? While that's going on, we also do have Uranus in your 12th, making a similar aspect over here to Neptune in your 11th of goals. So I think you're also not feeling quite right about where your life is going and about how it's resonating with you inside, maybe feeling a little uncomfortable about this direction that your life is going in, and things that have happened and this new person you're becoming in some way, and just trying to get comfortable, more comfortable there and work out some of that stuff, okay? So again, not that you can't work some of these issues out, you just gotta be a little bit patient. Now, one thing that you can do while perhaps you're waiting for things to fall into place or things are a little bit frustrating is learn to put things in a new perspective and to think about things in different ways, okay? Now, that for you is going to be a lot about your home life and something very core to your being. You're going to have to think about that differently than you have been before, and that's because we have Mercury in your 4th making a quincunx to Neptune in your 11th and to Pluto in your 9th, okay? I think you're gonna have to think very differently about where your life is going, where you see your life going, this person that you are becoming, and how it is that you can build something solid and stable, and how it is that you can build the home life based on these new dreams and based on these new goals. I think you're also going to have to think how you can build differently about how you can build a home life for you doing something new or something different, or how you're expanding your home life. Okay, maybe you've been thinking about all of these new things that have been coming to you at home in one way, and I think this week is the week you need to flip it and you need to start thinking about these things in a different way and realizing that you're coming into a new phase of life, you're coming into a new chapter, especially after a full moon conjunct Pluto now, and you need to readjust your perspective in some ways to get on board with these new changes and really redirect your life in the right way. Now, as that's going on, I think you're going to have a lot of feelings here about your career and where your life is going in general, and just about who you are on the inside, because that's where the moon's going to be, you know, for a good part of the week. And really trying to get right with yourself as well and come to terms with some of the stuff that's going on with you. So that's what I see this week. Now, your card for the week, ooh, is the Wheel of Fortune. Upright. So this week I see maybe a turning of the tides, things going a little bit differently this week than they have been going in the past. All right, now this, to me, because it is upright, does indicate like a good thing. It's like a good turning of the tides, perhaps something good coming your way that wasn't before. Okay, so I do see that. Now if you're like, my life is like not that good, there's not many good things there, I think this week is an opportunity for you to take the initiative to turn the tides in your favor, and to not sit back and wait, but to go out and get and make the life that you want. Okay, so that's what I see for you this week, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on Facebook, like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later. I hope you have a great week.